Welcome to Mars.
All right, welcome back to Mars Radio. We're here with our next guest. He's a returning guest.
That's right, man. That's right.
Big D, thanks for coming back to Mars Radio.
Oh man, thanks for having me. man.
What is the responses when people see your interviews and stuff? Do they give you a hard time about your answers? Do they agree with you? What is the feedback like?
Nah, it's they be like, my nigga, it's you real. You know what I'm saying? They like, I like it. They be like, man, it's my country cousin. I be like, nigga, I'm from the city. I ain't from no country.
So they can respect the honesty.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it, and we'll start with our first topic. I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, what do you think men want versus what women want, as far as relationships, being with the other sex, stuff like that? What do men look for, and what do women look for?
That's my shit. You see the ring on my finger, homie.
Okay. All right.
We don't look for shit. We don't look for shit. Seriously. We don't look for nothing. Women, they look for it all. That's why women stick together. So what? Girl, fuck him. He ain't nothing. He this, he that. He this, he that. He a broke ass motherfucker. When you ever heard dudes talk about like that? No, man, damn, bro. That's fucked up. She left you. Let's go to the club. Get some more bitches. See, we don't look for nothing.
I see a couple of podcasts every now and then. Tell me what you think on this theory. Men, we care about a woman's past. Women, they care about a woman's future. I mean, a man's future. Like, what can he provide? What can he do for me? A man is like, is she a hoe? Who she fucked with? You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
Well, you can't spell home without hoe. So you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Right. You can't spell house without hoe. So I mean, I get it from both angles. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I really do get it, but I'm just giving my honest opinion. Yeah. I think a lot of guys that sit up there and they talk like that, they just doing it so they can get likes. They really know what the real answer is.
And what is the real answer?
The real answer is, bro, we are only loved as much as we could provide. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Yeah. We only get loved only about as much as we provide. That's right. Why we only get head birthdays, Christmas, birthdays, and shit like that.
Because it's just to shut us up and hold us over?
Exactly. Women, they care more about what you make. Now, don't get me wrong. I do care about with the woman I'm with. The guy I'm with, because I have to be politically correct, because this is Pride Month, but I'm giving an answer, and I'm answering for everybody. Right. So I got to be politically correct. We care about what the other person we're into makes, because it makes us either great or it makes us either fail. So if I'm going to be with this person right here, I need to see what's compatible. I need to see how much I'm going to put out there or what I'm going to be willing to take in. So what I give out, I need to be able to bring in.
So do you subscribe to the theory that men should be providers and women should be nurturers?
Yeah, to an extent. To an extent. And that's where when you sit there and you be like, hey, shorty, you going to be my wife? Are you going to be my husband? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. What you're going to do. Now, when the ship is already sailed, we can't change that shit. That's like when you play Scrabble.
What do you mean by that?
So you can't make the rules up as you go.
Oh, okay. You got to be up front.
You got to be up front with. You got to be like, hey, look here, shorty. Yeah. Like, I make $37.50. That's $300 a day. That's $1,200 a week. Okay, and technically that's really what I make an hour at my day job driving the school bus. But that's another topic. Right. But when I sit there at the end of the month and I'm bringing home that $5,000, right? How much is that really going to my house? So I have to have told my wife, okay, honey, I'm bringing 38 home. And then whatever I make at the club, right? Yeah. So now I'm bringing home 72. Actually, I'm bringing home way more, but I got 2,500 thrown away. Now, my wife don't know about that. But if she finds out about that, now we have a problem, right? So I had to be up front and say, hey, look, I'm stashing this away for hard times because women do it.
Or investments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I think it has to be talked about in the beginning in creation. Because when you get going and it's brought up, or she finds out or he finds out, it becomes a disaster, man.
No, I 1000% agree with you. You got to be upfront. You don't want anything coming out later that you could have been a 5-minute conversation in the beginning.
Exactly.
What I'm more focused on as far as my question, I'm trying to wonder what we're looking for. Are we looking for that independent, solid, bad bitch that makes $100,000 a year, that has her own car, that goes on her own trips, does all that stuff? Or are we looking for a woman that's going to be submissive and let us lead? And maybe she doesn't make $100,000, but I mean, she's no bum either. You know what I mean? But she don't got to be the bad bitch, whoop whoop whoop. She just got to look good, fuck good, cook good, take care of our kids, and be submissive when we want? Or do we want that bad bitch that every woman swears they are when you look on Instagram?
Us as men, we shouldn't want that bad bitch, which you described.
Exactly.
Because she don't want us.
No.
She fucking a dildo right now.
Yeah.
You know, and that dildo is us. Because she just said she could take care of herself.
Yeah.
Until she get a flat fucking tire.
Yeah.
Until
there's a spider in the living room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until her son fucking goes upside her head and calls her the B word. Then she really need a man in. But see, that's for another topic. You see
no,
what
but
I'm
I mean,
saying?
that's going off what I'm saying, because I think that women are misleading themselves, right? I think that they tell other women, you got to be the bad bitch and this and this and that.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with being financially stable. That's not what I'm leading. What I'm talking about is we don't want a woman that's not going to be feminine. When you're that non-feminine, when you're that masculine, you're like a dude. We got homies already.
Exactly.
We want our woman to be feminine. We want her to be submissive. We don't want her to be stupid or anything like that, but you got to be submissive. She's got to let the man lead. As far as that's what I'm thinking.
No, you're right. But you know what's so fucking crazy? Women sit up there. There's 1 billion women right now on their phone listening to some dumb bitch spew that hateful shit.
Yeah.
They're looking up to some woman on Instagram right now.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah. This girl, you don't need this. Girl, you don't need him for this. You don't need him for that.
Yeah.
How many dudes do we have like that? We had, rest in peace, Kevin Samuel, right?
And Fresh and Fit.
But we don't listen to them guys. The first time when we hear him, like, oh, these niggas stupid. These niggas don't know what they're talking about.
I listen to them religiously.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, so me and you listen to these guys, right? But there's so many men out there on these comments that get sidetracked and get brainwashed by the women on the comments. Yeah. So they'll post a comment just so they can get a like.
Yeah.
Just so bitches could jump in their DM.
I think that women are misleading women because, it's like Beyonce talking about to the left, but when your man cheated on you, you just made an album and stayed with him.
Her sister went to the left of that nigga head.
Because her sister's the real one.
Yeah.
Her sister ain't with all that. She's with all that. But she's the one that is leading the women to thinking, hey, girl, don't be taking his shit, girl. Fuck him.
Yep.
But, I mean, to each their own, right?
To each his own.
Shout out to Beyonce. I'm not looking for the Beehive to come after me. Yeah.